Hi everyone and welcome to Step Language. In this video I'm going to tell you about numerals or numbers. In every language we need to explain the amount of things, count them and do some calculations. And numbers are helping us to do so. We have different forms of the same numbers. In English they call it cardinal and ordinal numbers. And we will start with the cardinal.
2, 3, and 4 more make 7. 6 is afraid of 7, 'cause 7 ain't 9.
Cardinal numbers is the standard numbers that we use to tell about amount and answer the question how many. They start from 0 and all of you know them from the school, at least from 0 to 12. But I will remind you how they look like. Right here you will see numbers from 0 to 9, from 10 to 19, from 20 to 90, and then as the separation we have 100, 1000 and a million. Numbers from 13 to 19 and from 30 to 90, technically similar, and they made with a special system. We take standard ordinal number and add special ending. For numbers from 13 to 19, the ending will be teen, T-E-E-N. That's why young people who is between 13 and 19 we called are teenagers. And to use numbers from 30 to 90, you also take an ordinal number and add ending T, which is T-Y. But unfortunately, the numbers from 0 to 12 we need to remember. And also number 20 you need to remember and never forget it. After 90 we have big numbers such as 100, 1000 and a million. To use or create a number with these words, you just need to take a cardinal number and add 100, 1000 or a million, like 100, 5000 or 10 million. In some situations, people in United States and Canada, they could use hundreds instead of thousands. They could say 1000 or 10 hundreds. If it's a 5000, it will be 50 hundreds. So don't be surprised if you will hear something like this. To spell a number which is between numbers I told about, you just need to combine them together. You take a number from biggest to smallest and putting them together. So if you see this number, it will sound like 1175 from biggest to smallest. If you want to build a smaller number like this, you would say 35. That's all about cardinal numbers. Next part of this video is for ordinal numbers. Ordinal numbers is the form of numbers that we use as an adjective, like beautiful or smart, and usually they goes with the article the. This is my second video and I'm the first who watched it. In ordinal numbers you need to remember first, second, third and fifth, because all others are absolutely the same as cardinal numbers with the end the, th, like 6th, 7th and 8th. When you will use an ordinal numbers in digits, you just need to take a digit and add last two letters of ordinal number. In our life, we're not always using whole numbers like 1 or 2. In some situations, we need a number which is between, something in the middle, between 1 or 2 and maybe 5 and 6, something which is not whole like these numbers. In English language, it's called fractions. Simple fractions are look like 2 digits with a slash between them. And to spell them, you just need to say a cardinal number slash ordinal number. For example, 1/3 or 2/5, which means 1 of 3 or 2 parts of 5. To use a whole number plus fraction, you will use and, 1 and 2/3. Some of the popular fractions have a strong second meaning that you need to remember. So if it's a 1/2, you can call it half. So this is the pencil, and here is a half of pencil. 1/4, you can call quarter. This part, which is 1 of 4, is quarter. 0 is also spelling like O, O-H. And you could say 101 or 101. Another thing, 12. 12 they could call a dozen. And you can use it about some things that you can calculate up to 12, and you can just call them dozen something. Or you will go to the store and buy 12 eggs, you could say I bought dozen eggs. And this works also with the number 6, because 6 is the half of 12. You can use 6 as half a dozen. Another thing, and then last thing for this video, in situations when you came with somebody else, with one person with you, you would say, here's a couple. Couple means 2. Then goes word few. Few is more than 2, but not many. 3 or 4 or even 5, somewhere about these numbers, you can say a few. Like, I went to the store and I bought a few things. And the next level, if it's a little bit more than 3, 4 and 5, usually it's about 7, 8, you could say several. And again, I took several days to go to my parents' house. I guess this is the most important things that you should know about numbers to be more comfortable with them in your daily speech when you're talking to somebody. So if you like this video and want to learn more about daily things in English language, please subscribe to our channel and don't forget to visit our website. See you next time. Cheers.
It's an alphabet song I'm working on.
Oh, great, a whole new alphabet. I just learned the old one.